Welcome back. The South Dakota State women's basketball team has suffered some nagging injuries over the season, but is starting to see certain players really step it up as the Summit League tournament approaches. For more on the Jacks, here's Tom Neiman.
South Dakota State was on a no-mess-around mission on its most recent road trip. 2 decisive wins by 21 points at North Dakota State and by 49 at Omaha.
And we've struggled at Omaha and struggled at SDSu the last couple of years, so you never know what we're going to do. Those teams have been struggling a little bit and changed around some rotations and lineups and mixed up some offense and defensive ideas, so you don't always know exactly what you're going to get on the court. But our team responded really well. I mean, we played great in both games. You know, Ellie had just a really good weekend for us, kind of piggybacked what she did against Fort Wayne.
Ellie Thompson had 17 points at Omaha, 16 points and 11 rebounds at SDSu. And the senior has come on strong in the last 3 games, averaging just under 19 points and just over 8 boards per game.
2 things. One, nobody does it on their own. You know, nobody just says, hey, I'm going to play great, and it just happens. It doesn't work that way in basketball. I think collectively we've done a better job as a team of finding Ellie, you know, making her more of a priority in our offense, and her teammates, I think, have responded to that too. So, you know, she needs that, just like Macy needs that to be the player she is, and Maddie, so on. So I think that's helped. But I think too, to Ellie's credit, she's been so much more assertive. You know, she just hasn't let herself float around, and I think she's done that a lot early in January, trying to decide if she's a perimeter 4 or should she post up some. And Ellie's always been best when she's around the basket. That's just pretty clear. And when she's really committed to that these last 3 games, you can just see she plays a lot of confidence and really gives us that other score outside of Macy and Maddie that we need, especially a different dimension as an interior score. When we play so many teams in our league that are, you know, spread you out almost 5 guards, we've got to be able to counteract that, and that's Ellie. And to see her play well is a good thing.
Well, Coach says the Jacks have opened up the offense a bit in the last 3 games, not running as many set plays for the Stars, which is giving the supporting players more opportunities to score.
And giving them some real, you know, clear ideas of what we're trying to get done, but let them kind of play through it and let them figure it out. And I think it's helped Ellie. I think it's helped Tylee off the bench. I think it's helped Riley. Both Sid Palmer, Sid Tracy, I think have played at a much higher level here in these last few games. So, you know, you have to kind of pick and choose a little bit. There's times where you need certain things from certain players, but every time you do that, it usually unintentionally restricts other players. You know, so you got to find the right balance between bringing everybody along and making sure the right people are getting the right shots. And I think our team's kind of found a good balance of that lately.
The Jacks have hit 100 in 2 of the last 3 games. The offense overall this year is as good as it's ever been. And in the last 3 games at least, the defense has been the difference between just a win and a win turned in by a team determined to keep improving.
We defended really well in both those games. We were in our plan. Our defensive transition was much better than it had been. I thought we communicated better defensively, played a lot harder defensively, and to me that was the step forward. You know, we've been scoring points all year for the most part, but that's the side of the ball where we can really take some steps forward. Can we stop somebody with our defense? Can we win a game with our defense? And we're going to have to, and it's good to see us play that way a little bit this weekend.
Well, the Jacks are looking for new challenges right now, teams that will test them in ways that they have not seen all season, and they will see some speed and some depth from Denver on Thursday.
Denver is just so aggressive. I think that we play fast, they play faster than we do, and they put a lot of pressure on you in transition and just in the half court with how fast they play and how aggressive they are. Really balanced. Anybody will take a shot, anybody will try and make a play, so you can't really key on 1 or 2 people. So their style presents some challenges, and they're just wide open, and they really attack you from start to finish in every possession.
All right, thank you so much, Tom. As he mentioned, SDSu is in action tonight as they take on the Pioneers in Frost Arena. Game time is set for 7 p.m. When we come back, you might know him for his numbers on the court, but get to know USD junior forward Trey Birch Manning a little more off the court in Coyote Q&A. Stick around.
Midco Sports Tonight, presented by Avera Orthopedics.